I really wanted to work with him so bad. Like, every time I get in the interview, they say, who you want to do a song? I'm like, Tyler, the Creator. Manifestation be real. Like, I just kept saying it, and then finally he called me and was like, I love your voice. I need your voice on this song I got.
Manifestation really is real. I believe in it.
That's true.
I spoke everything into existence.
Facts.
Because I didn't talk to some, like, male rappers, like, when I was coming up, and they'll be like, everything you rap about, it'll come true.
It's like your reality catches up to your words.
Okay, manifestation. It's starting to be a trend. A lot of people. I mean, I remember Usher said it. With the whole Super Bowl thing, and like a lot of people are talking about
how to visualize. He got a thing.
Visualization. You hear a lot in sports. Manifestation, speaking things into existence. It's kind of borrowing from a biblical idea, but it's kind of being used kind of willy nilly. So what is your thoughts on manifestation?
It's I think it's an extreme thought of life and death in the power of the tongue, right? You can speak life. You can speak life or you can speak death. But I think you have to be really mindful of what you do say and put out there, right? Again, because the power is in the tongue. However, there is a responsibility with that. You know what I mean? So it's like there's certain things you're just not going to say because you don't want that to start to create a reality for that. But it's not necessarily the belief in manifestation. It's the belief in believing or having faith for what God is saying. So if you are saying something that is speaking life, you are believing in declaring it and saying, okay, God, I'm trusting that this thing is going to happen. It's like showing a sign of faith. But you're not going to say, all right, God, I believe that I'm going to get this Lamborghini tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right?
You may say sick, like somebody may be sick and you go, I believe God's going to heal them.
God is going to heal them based on what he already said and what he's already done, if that's your belief. Yeah. But I think because like you said, it is taken from a biblical text, and people are using it just frivolously. They're saying things that who knows if there's another God taking control of that.
Yeah.
Based on where your heart is of what you're saying.
Yeah. I think this is a common misunderstanding about God. I think people start to treat God like a genie, a genie, which is a demon. You're thinking you may be getting some power from God, but there's two teams out here, guys. There's God's team, and then there's another team that has power as well. So you could speak something into existence, but who's answering your prayer? Who's fulfilling the manifestation? I think some people, especially celebrities, when they start seeing stuff accumulate in their life and they're winning, they think that, God is doing this, or I'm doing this. And it's like somebody else is doing it for you to control you. It's a bribe. It's a way to grab you and use you for their service. So I wouldn't just assume, just because even common people like us, just because Track Stars is doing better than they used to, or just because I'm doing better on my job than I used to, or just because you got some car that doesn't absolutely mean God is giving you this because this is what he wants for you. It could be a temptation. It could be a distraction. It could be somebody else giving it to you. You have to really be careful about when you say that.
Yeah. What's my girl's name? It was a young lady. I think I put her in the chat when she was talking about this. She broke down the difference. Her name is Melissa. I forgot her last name, but she does apologetics. And she thought she was in New Age at first, but she realized it was called New Thought. And she's saying New Thought is manifestation, visualization, and, speaking into existence. That stuff is under New Thought. And that's she said a lot of Christians are into it. And she was like, Oprah is into it. That's what I was sending. I think I sent it to y'all and send it to you. And she was like, the point of New Thought is to make you God. But it's a blind version of it. It's not like, how New Age is like, I am God. But in New Thought is more like, I can, God is, God is inside you. He's, you know what I mean? It's not like you still using scripture. You still, you're still talking about stuff.
You're saying it's Melissa Doherty.
But it's,
Mark and 520 said that.
Yeah, and she has a dope channel. And I think the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because it's so many people want things in life. And it kind of goes back to the video we taped earlier, Sean, about, your success, your blessings, you know what I mean? And the focus becomes you-centered versus Jesus-centered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's the thing that people don't understand about manifestation and visualization and all this other stuff. It's about, like, it's making you God.
I have a question for you then.
Yeah.
At the end, but I think it was it Blessed that said it? Joseph King. You could be, what you may be seeing is just normal goal setting.
Yeah, that
results,
too.
Right?
That too.
When you focus your mind and you write down where you want to be and you take the steps to get each goal accomplished, you break the big goal down into smaller steps, there just may be a natural benefit, just a normal godly principle to writing stuff down and getting stuff done. Putting one foot in front of the other towards a specific goal. That's just a natural principle, right? I think I think Lotto in specific in that video is like, you're not just like, I'm gonna have a phone in my hand and boom, a phone appears. When you start to get to that level of like, I could just make things happen because I say it, that's what you're talking about. That's the I'm God, or I have some control over God. Prayer is a conversation with God. He can manifest anything. You're just saying, God, if it's your will for this thing to appear, if it's your will to freeze the sun in the middle of the air, if it's your will to bring fire down and light this dry sticks, like we've seen in the Bible, it's a request from the one who can manifest. It's not you doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't. You're not gonna have a Lamborghini tomorrow.
And that's why it's always in your will. Your will. I don't want God. I don't want anything if you don't want it to happen. You know
that's real.
That should be the prayer.
That's real.
Don't let it happen. Please don't let it happen. If you see something better for me, give me that.
I think sometimes people think, like, even going back to the goal setting, like, God is a jealous God. Like, he doesn't want no idols in your heart. And sometimes our goals can be idols. Like I said in the video, like, your success may be so you driven and God is not in it. But you think he is because you're going to church.
So here's the Christian question for you.
Yeah.
Is it wrong to make a vision board?
If it ain't from Jesus, it's wrong.
We've done that.
I know.
Is it wrong to make a vision board?
I think it is. I think because it's your ambition. It's what you want. It's what I'm not saying it's. I think the difference is goals.
Yeah.
And I always heard vision and visualization kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, vision is what you see in the future.
Yeah. But I would say about the vision board thing is, if God says, like, let's say Track Stars is supposed to go to South by Southwest, right? But God is like, the church here goes, hey, y'all, we're going on a missions trip at this situation. Can you guys come? Because we really want men there to do it. And we're like in between, like, yo, spread the gospel or promote Track Stars and spread the gospel. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I really think it depends on.
I'm gonna ask that to the audience. Is making vision boards wrong? Because it could be seen two ways. It could be you trying to do what these people are doing, manifesting things into existence. You put a Lamborghini on there and you put like a private jet on there. You know what I mean? Or is it just a visual representation of your prayer?
Yeah.
These are my requests to you, God. I'm putting it visually so I can remember what I said. Is it as simple as that, where it's an innocent thing that is just a visualization of your prayer?
Yeah.
Which one is it to you guys?
What's that phrase? Write the vision, make it plain.
Yeah, Habakkuk. Yeah.
Well, so
it could be that, but again, I want to know. Do you think? Because I've heard a lot recently where people believe it's a demonic practice for Christians to make vision boards. Is it or is it not? What do you guys think?